Bidding wars aren't as common as they once were in Halifax. However, on some listings, we are still competing. So the question is, how do you make your offer stand out from the rest when there's a pile of offers on the table? So today, I'm going to give you 5 things that you should do to help your offer stand out, aside from the obvious one, which is obviously price. Now, before I get into it, if you like this content and you want to see more, please click the like and subscribe to my channel. I post videos every week on YouTube about the Halifax real estate market and buyer and seller tips. Also, if you want to book a call or a meeting with me anytime to chat about real estate, you can do so in the Calendly link below in my description at a time when it's convenient for you. Money talks, but there's a lot of other ways you can make your offer stand out, especially if there's a pile of offers on the table that are right around the same price point. So number 1, give the seller what they want as much as possible. And I know sometimes you have to do what you have to do in terms of what closing date you need as a buyer, but if you can match up the closing date to what the seller wants, that is in your best interest. If there's items in the house they don't want included, so in other words, if they want to take specific curtains with them, or maybe they want to take a specific appliance with them, maybe the washer and the dryer, or maybe they want to take the hot tub from the backyard, let them do it. All those things can be replaced, but you can't replace the house itself. And the more you can match up your offer to what the seller really is looking for, that'll give you the best chance to win aside from the obvious thing, which is price. So moving on to number 2, if your offer is conditional on financing, include a pre-approval letter from your mortgage broker. This will give the seller a lot more confidence that you're going to get the deal done on the financing end if you have a financing clause in your offer. Number 3, sign off on any documents you can at the time of the offer. So for example, the property disclosure statement is oftentimes available, and a lot of times I get offers on the listing side that don't include this, and they actually have it as a condition in the offer when they could just sign it off and send it with the offer, and that's one less thing for the seller to worry about in terms of an out clause in your agreement of purchase and sale. Moving on to number 4, have minimal conditions. So you don't want to have a bunch of clauses that are going to be able to get you out of the agreement if you want to do so. So if something doesn't matter to you in terms of it being a make or break thing that's going to make you buy or not buy the house, then don't include it. So if they don't have the heating costs and the tax bill and things like this available up front, but really the answer to those things is not going to make you not buy the house, then don't include them. You can ballpark it based on other houses you've seen the heating cost for, or you can ask your agent to kind of come up with an average of what this house would cost to heat. Also, if you have all those documents up front, don't put them in your offer. You would be shocked to see the amount of offers that I get on my listings that the buyer is requesting all kinds of documents, or they have it as a condition in the agreement when we've already made these available to the buyers and the buyer's agent. So it's just more clauses in there, and the cleaner you can make your offer, the better chance you have. Moving on to number 5, and this one is super important, make your condition timeframes as quick as possible. So in other words, if you have all your ducks in a row, you should be able to get your inspection done, your financing done, insurance approval, lawyer review, and whatever else you have in your agreement in 5 business days. Again, this is why it's important to work with a great team of people to get this done quickly. And if you're working with a great mortgage broker who already has all your documents ready, they should be able to do this in 5 business days or less if they're really speedy. And as a bonus, I'll throw number 6 in there, write a letter to the sellers. Now in this letter, you should include a little bit about who you are and also why you're excited to buy the home from the sellers and how you're excited to make more of your own family memories in the house they've lived in for years. Full disclosure, this may or may not be effective depending on who you and the sellers are, but I can tell you that over the years, I've received some letters on my own listings that really were almost too good to be true, and they really resonated with the seller, and in some cases it made the seller want to take an offer that was a little less money because they wanted it to go to a specific family that they really, had a good strong connection with and they wanted to sell their house to. Again, money does talk here, and the reality is sometimes the money value might just be too much to overcome in a competing situation. However, if all else is equal and the offers are really close, these 5 or 6 things might be the big difference maker in you getting the house. So it's worth your time to put a little extra effort into your offer. The sellers will notice that, and it could be the difference of you getting an accepted offer. If you're still here watching and you found value in this video, don't forget to like this video and hit subscribe to my channel, because I post videos every week on YouTube about the Halifax real estate market and buyer and seller tips, and that way you won't miss any of my future content. And until next time, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your support, and have a great day.